Alright, so after the last session, you guys cleared out the orc encampment, burning it down to the ground. After which you guys send off a signal flare indicating that you guys are ready to be picked up and be brought back to the HQ. Upon arriving, you see Maximus waiting outside out in the helipad with a large cigar smoking out of his mouth. He kind of looks you guys quick over as you exit out the spacecraft. Pretty banged up and roughed up, and you see he has a nice big grin on his face, and he walks over and says, good to see you guys made it out in one piece. The guy slaps you on the back.
We certainly did, but our adversaries didn't, if you know what I mean.
Many were cut in half.
That's good to hear. Keep those greenskins busy for quite some time fighting among themselves while we get resupplied.
I should say, Maximus, a couple did escape near the back. You should keep an eye out for them. They were heading north last we checked. If you see them, just shoot them down.
Aye. Doubled our security, and hopefully we can keep our compound safe for the time being.
Sick. I believe we discussed payments or compensation for this.
We can definitely do that after during our meal tonight. But for now, get some rest. There's some food and clean clothing put out for you in your establishment, and then we'll convene later tonight.
Excellent, thank you. Gentlemen?
Yes.
Go to your rooms.
Javier immediately just leaves the group and starts heading towards the
Looking really tired.
Alright, so you guys head back to your rooms. There's hot baths drawn, lots of food, some drinks, and some nice clean pressed clothing ready for you. Be actually a good time for Mags if you want to introduce your character.
Sure. I don't know how deep I should go into the backstory because I don't have it all fleshed out.
No, just
who I am.
Yeah, who you are and just a description of your appearance.
For sure. So my character is Tagamar Castra, Voidborn. I'm the navigator, and I have a few mutations that give me a kind of a strange appearance. I have conjointed limbs, so I have many extra limbs where there should, or many extra joints where there should be none, and my limbs can extend in many different strange angles. And I have, I think, all black eyes, which gives me a dark sight.
That's pretty funky.
So sick.
Indeed.
Could you put your name in the chat so I can write it down? Oh, that works.
Got it.
Tagamar Castra. That's sick.
Thank you. Came up with it on my own some.
Oh no.
I'm trying
Right,
to
so then, lads.
I'm not married to that one.
Hello, Gov.
Hello, Governor.
You can call me Tag for short. Okay, this is really not the direction that I was anticipating taking this character, but I really like it.
Lucky little chimney sweep of space.
You got a Cockney navigator. That's awesome.
I'll make Rook a Kiwi.
No, no.
Right there. We're gonna take a quick chat with the machine spirit here.
Oh my god.
Awesome. All right, so you guys got a couple hours of downtime. What do you guys want to do now that you're all rested up?
I am going to furiously take a look at my gun to see why the hell it jammed so much.
I would like to search around for a place of particular business. I would like some company for a few hours, if that is doable, with my money and influence and amazing fellowship.
I mean, there's no establishments like this. This is a very much like a mining facility compound, and pretty basic at that. I mean, you could roll a charm check to see if
Oh
anyone's
yeah, I'm
interested.
gonna roll a charm check.
All the more reason to have those establishments then, eh?
Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna lose it from from.
I think I failed.
Yeah. No takers right now. It's the middle of the day, but you might have some company later on.
Sorry, sir. We're busy mining right now.
We're minding our own business.
Heyo. Listen, I'm just trying to get my rocks off.
Come back to mine some later.
You wink at a pickaxe.
All right. So what else are you guys? The other guys are doing.
I think I don't know if Rook would know if this is kind of rude or not. He's gonna go around and make sure, like, just take a look at a bunch of like tech that's around the place, see what's working in proper order, and see if he can like fiddle with any of it.
Okay. Give me a tech use was a +10.
Use +10.
Yes.
Okay. Just barely. Just barely.
Yeah. You are you're fairly familiar with this type of equipment. It's stuff manufactured by the Mechanicus. You're pretty sure you've actually made some of the parts back in your day. It's stuff that's fairly worn, fairly old, but not like ancient, but it's still working pretty well. Some of it could probably use a bit more tinkering to get it working more efficiently. Which you kind of spend like your afternoon just kind of go around fixing stuff, and people actually seem to appreciate your help.
Sweet. I want to be clear. He's not doing this so people like him or like appreciate his help. He's straight up just doing it because he loves tech.
Oh yeah, but people do appreciate it.
Fine. Leave me and my skull be.
Yeah. They're it's just their appreciation is a byproduct of your actions.
Like carbon emissions.
And Mags, what are you up to?
Are there any, like, I don't want to say like a library. Is there any like place of learning here?
It's a you weren't here last time. It's a mining facility. It's
Okay.
It's pretty new, so there's not like any kind of extra amenities. It's a purely functional establishment.
Pretty bare bones. Okay, yeah. And I'm not super great at the whole chatting people up thing, given that my main talents right now are contortionist and intimidate. So I think I'm good.
Well, I mean, you could request to look at like star charts and navigational charts for the local area.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. I should probably do that.
What do you have for skills? Yeah, give me a trade astrographer.
Sorry, what? Oh, a trade. Okay. There we go.
I can do it with a +10.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice.
Rip.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, you can't really...
I'm a bit rusty there, aren't I suppose?
Oh, God. You can't really fail at the check. It's just seeing how well he did. Yeah, you kind of familiarize yourself a bit more with the charts. You walk away kind of understanding a bit more about the local area.
Okay, is there any pertinent information, like any dangerous areas specifically?
You weren't able to find any.
Okay, that's good. I share this information with the rest of the crew. Oh, it looks like we're not in a bad spot, innit?
In it.
Innate.
In it.
Is that the star system navigator? In it? The init system?
I think so.
Interplanetary navigation.
No, it'd be eh.
I don't know anymore.
So hold on, Kyle. The document about the Novinda system, is that where we are now?
Yes.
Okay, where specifically are we? With what planet or moon?
Narcissus.
Perfect. Thank you. Just so I have I can at least write that down and feel like I know something.
All right. So you guys spend your afternoon doing your activities, and as it starts to get dark, you guys are summoned to the commander's office. We're actually a quite nice spread considering where you guys are, and several decanters of various liquors. And Maximus comes over and welcomes and invites you to eat, and you guys just enjoying a succulent meal with him.
Wow, Maximus, this meal is particularly succulent.
I still trying to enjoy the finer things out, even up on the frontier worlds.
I respect that, my friend.
No, about that reward.
Yes. What can you give us for this assault we've committed?
And no backfiring me, yeah? I want fair pay.
As we discussed before, I can offer you in a cut on the profits from selling the various resources of this planet.
What kind of cut are you thinking?
How much are we talking about? Oh, same brain, man. It's nice.
Well, that depends on you. I have lined up a couple of buyers in a local hive world. You have to go out over there, meet them, and discuss the terms of the sale.
Reward is more work.
Sorry, what's you cut out there?
Oh, so our reward is more work.
Aye, but this work will help you get you back on your feet. It'll be a nice steady income towards you.
We getting room and board out of this work?
We have a ship, navigator.
You are our navigator.
You drive our room and board, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, we can swing that, Max old cat. Oh, I'm reminded of what I said earlier. I'm not using the word cat again. Moving along. Yes, we will do this for you. Could you give us some information as to where we are going and who we are talking to?
Yep. He snaps his finger, and two service guards come over, bring a data pad each, one to Tagamar and one to Xanos. Xanos, you'd get a list of contacts of where to find them and their names. There are 3 people you can meet in the Hive World. One is Cornelius Blade. The other is Uriel Sek. And the other one is Raynar Pack. They are quite dangerous fellows that work in some grayish areas. I'm sure you have no trouble with dealing with these sorts of people.
These sorts of folks are my speciality.
What's that supposed to mean?
I specialize in talking to people.
Understandable.
And Tagamar, you received a star chart that would kind of help lead you to the Hive World.
Perfect. Oh, I know just what to do with this. I'm holding it upside down.
I have absolute confidence in our crew, Maximus. We will definitely be able to do this. Just to double check, Cornelius Blade, I assume that's just spelled Cornelius and Blade. Uriel Sek is Urielsek.
Yep.
And then Raynar Pack. Pack is in like a backpack.
PAK.
P-A-K. No C's in this world.
Space spelling.
Is there any apostrophes?
No.
Oh, okay. Then is it really fantasy? Cornelius?
That's with a K.
Oh my gosh, of course it is.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he works. I got a bad feeling about this guy. Part of his name is Corn. With a K.
No,
Is that-
it is spelled with a C.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
fucking, I have to edit my notes again.
I got him.
You know what? I'm just going to change every single instance of C to be a K.
What are you, an orc?
No, but apparently Cornelius Blade is.
I mean, he might be a Chaos God worshiper, honestly.
Chaos God.
He did say he worked in gray legal areas.
Time to go see old Corny.
Oh yeah, good old Corny.
We pan over and we see that Rook's been eating a cob of corn this whole time.
Yeah, but it's corn with a K.
I haven't listened to them in forever.
It's been long.
It's a banger.
You don't suppose. All right. Do you guys have any other questions for him?
Is there any tech you can provide us for this trip? Maybe make this mission a bit easier?
What are you after?
You wouldn't happen to have any Archaeo tech, would you?
Just lying around.
Yeah, I'm afraid that any kind of valuable tech like that would have to stay on planet.
Could I
Understandable.
roll a charm check? Just double check that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I roll a guaranteed to fail charm check?
You may.
Yeah. No. Yeah. There's no convincing to give up Archaeotech. That's
Understandable.
That's a fair point. Well, this meal has been excellent, Maximus. I think we shall retire for the night and prepare for our journey to Navigator. Where are we going?
the planet is called Sarvis.
How's that spelled?
Sarvis.
Perfect.
Are there apostrophes in it?
No.
Okay. Okay. Notes have been edited. I am ready to go sleep.
You already sleep? Or am I losing it?
I don't know.
I thought we took like a nap right before our downtime, but I might be wrong.
No, I thought we did too. I think this might have been a whole day of just like going around doing things, and then at the end of the day we'd had the meal, and now we're like
Now,
heading out again.
yeah, we're gonna take a few days to kind of rest and prepare.
So we're all going from full then.
Right.
Perfect.
Just to double check, DM, it's only humans around this area?
Yeah, only humans.
Okay, just wondering.
All right, you're like a Xeno lover, aren't you?
I am.
Man loves aliens. They're your specialty.
Deeply. Anyway, moving on. Let's continue.
All right, you guys spend the next few days resting, healing up your wounds, and trying not to get into too much trouble.
Yeah, of course.
Rook, remember, guns stay inside your holsters when you are inside the building.
I will consider this.
No, you will obey me, because I am your captain, and I say so.
I will consider this.
Need brains in order to consider anything, sweetheart.
Captain.
My
Captain, sweetheart.
Captain Sweetheart.
Or Captain, my lord, sweetheart.
All right, so you guys get a hop on your shuttlecraft back up to the Charon, and you guys will have to travel through the warp to get to your destination.
Before we
Can I-
continue real quick, sorry, Mags, I don't believe you were there for going over what the ship is.
Oh yeah, go for it. Hit me, yeah.
So the name
what's
is
this next?
the Charon. It's spelled with Kharon. As it was named after Charon, the guy who ferries souls to the underworld.
Yeah, Greek mythology. We're all a bunch of nerds. Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
Oh, gamer.
It's got all sorts of fun things like great quarters, a great life sustainer, some cool auger arrays so we can see real far, big ol' fiery boom weapons, long range on the sides, and a big ol' lancy lance on the front. We have lots of supplies. We have extended supply vaults so we can go for double the amount of time in the warp. We have a theater on the 3rd floor right next to the temple shrine to the god emperor, both of which raise morale consistently. We have a librarium vault, which has all of our books and knowledge and things, and that also, I believe, raises
Yeah. This is
morale.
so appealing so far.
There's a ping pong table down the hall from the movie theater in...
Why did you not lead with that?
Ping pong nights are on Wednesdays.
We pan by the ping pong table, and it's Rook playing with his servo skull.
Aw.
We do have a trophy room for all of our trophies, which while we are entering the ship, I bring the head of the orc captain and place it in stasis as a trophy of our first encounter.
Very annoying.
I will add a place for trophies so I can see them after. And then we also have an observation dome at the very top, so you can go see a 360 view, well, not 360, but like a 360 horizontal view of the stars, all of which raise morale. So I'm doing my best to have a happy ship. It is also haunted, I should say.
Yes!
There are just ghosts that hang around. You will be sharing your room with a ghost. Don't piss them off, because they are not very great roommates, but they do give us some extra detection, which is quite neat. Non-crew members are harder to get in. Like boarding actions are more difficult for them because the ghosts are little defender boys.
Aw, that's cute. That's
Yes.
great.
That's
good.
pretty much all you need to know.
Awesome. Putting just in a single line, all caps, ghosts.
Oh,
Yep. So we have souls on a ship that we're taking to the underworld. Yep, the Quran. It's the Quran.
That's us.
Perfect.
All right, now the Mags.
Yes. Can I do a navigation? I was reading. It said I should do a navigation test to determine the length of the journey.
Oh, I already rolled that for you. Because that's
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're going to estimate it's about 6 days on the ship. It's going to
Okay.
take you to get there. So yeah, so it's done. This is going to be done in a couple steps, just to kind of clue everyone in what's going on. The first step, roll to see how accurate your guess is. You think it's going to be 6 days. So the next, you have to try and locate the Astronomicon, which is an awareness test Mags has to do with a +10.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Where do I find that one?
no way to help him.
It would be in your skills.
It's the first
Yeah,
one.
it's
Yeah.
in basic.
I should say, Mags, there is also a spot to put quick skills, like the ones that you're going to be using regularly, just above the tabs for skills, combat talents, psychona, and that kind of stuff. You might want to put awareness and all the stuff that you need for navigating up there.
Awareness is already, yeah. Unfortunately, it only goes to the set skills or advanced skills, which navigation is unfortunately not on there.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, that's where I was confused. I was looking for the specific one. I was like, oh, it's just regular.
Yeah.
Is it a +10? You said?
It's a +10 to awareness, yes. Just do keep in mind you do have 3 rerolls per session because of your fate points.
Okay. How? What am I looking for? What would be like a success? Just anything positive?
You'd have to roll 44 or under. Every degree of failure makes your next roll harder, but every degree of success gives you bonus to your next test.
Gotcha.
And you rolled
You
69.
did? I was just gonna say I did the math in my head. You rolled a 69.
Nice.
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 Okay. Yeah, I think I'll give this one a reroll.
Okay.
Drum roll, please. Oh, not quite as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be West.
Yeah. So. Okay. So next would be stage 3. You're going to be charting the course. It would be a +10 in navigational warp test. So it'd just be a warp test.
Just a regular, no modifiers.
No modifiers because you got a +10 -10. Hey, yeah, nice. So you are able to chart the course.
Awesome.
I just want to double check, DM, with my exceptional leader trait, can that be used outside of combat?
What does it say?
As a free action, once per round, the RT may grant an ally that can hear or see them any +1 to any test. May be used once per strategic turn in space combat. Can't be given to themselves.
You could Yeah, you can use it, but he only gets 1 plus 10 to this.
Yeah, it would be to one of the things in this.
Yeah.
Okay. How many more rolls does Mags have to do?
The next is steering the vessel. So this is a navigator warp test modified by the navigator's perception of the Astronomicon, which is stage 2.
Okay.
So this would be a -10.
I'll negate that. So it'll be a straight roll.
Yeah, so I'll just need a test to navigate through the warp.
Blaze, thank you.
Ooh.
Man, oh man.
See y'all in 5 years.
We have lots of
I
supplies.
swear I've done this before.
Agamar, you're at the wrong terminal. That is simply an espresso machine.
Well, maybe I want coffee, damn it.
No, coffee's with a coffee machine. There's an espresso machine, damn it.
Yes, perhaps if you wanted an Americano or a latte.
A latte.
I'm gonna
it's-
like take your ass outside.
Also, for clarification, is coffee in this world also spelled with a K?
The canon apostrophe.
There we go.
My backup character will be a cafe latte.
Okay, and next test would be leaving the warp. You have to make a navigation warp test with a -20.
Oh.
Here we go, boys.
Hey, do you have your +10 to give out?
Already
Do you
used
also
it.
have a fate point?
Oh,
Do you also have a fate point? Oh, this one.
I believe.
You die. Oh my god!
That's so harsh.
Yeah, that's an 80.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna be around, guys.
We emerge next to Mars. Oh no.
In the Doom universe.
We see Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Giving us a stink eye.
We're about to become part of a space Hulk. I can feel it.
Do you want to try and re-roll that one?
Shoot, I might as well.
But do you have a fate point for that?
He has 2 more.
Oh yeah, you get advantage. Right.
Here goes nothing.
Literally.
Whoa!
Let's go! Oh. Of course.
Hey, 2.1.
Yes, it was a Make it roll.
I may not know everything, but I get lucky.
And that's all we want in this person who's in charge of our lives.
Precisely. What's that about a spirit of adventure, eh?
Spirit of plates.
So 41. Okay. Okay, so you guys spent 12 days aboard the ship. This is equaling about 2 months worth of real time.
Oh boy.
During your the first couple of days, your ship is visited by shadows in the warp. Could I get a... So some of your crew are starting to freak out because they're being visited by shadowy figures in the warp. How do you want to deal with them there, Tate?
I would like to... What is the thing? Hold on, I gotta double check what I can actually do here.
Kill one crew member for every complaint.
No.
That's gonna be a 65,000. Well, it's roll
Do some quick math.
65,000 D100s, and we'll go from there.
No.
So it's doing then that.
Only 65. That's crazy.
No, I'm not gonna punch that in.
I think I can do a thing where I can like just say everything is fine. We're all good, guys.
Okay.
Hold fast. We will be okay. We live with ghosts, guys. We live with ghosts. We will be okay. Trust in the ship and our great, glorious emperor and me to protect us. Is that a deceive check?
You
Can't remember if it's command or deceive.
for
Telling everybody it's fine.
Gotta be deceived, right?
I mean, you could try to command them or charm them or intimidate them.
I'm down for some charm or command. Let's go for some command.
There's top energy here.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that's what I like to see.
Man rolled a 10.
With your stoicism and steadfast presence, you're able to kind of ring in the more precarious actions from the crew, and they're able to kind of continue on. And after a few more days, you guys are hit by a warp storm. So that would be a warp navigator test to see what happens to your ship.
Okay, here we go.
So up to you,
I
Max.
rolled, like,
Is that me? That's me, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
the navigator.
Okay,
Is
yeah.
there any tech stuff I can do to help out? Never mind.
Too late.
One.
Oh my
Too late.
god.
Get him, boys.
Yeah. While everyone's being shook around and starting to panic, you just see Tagamar just anchored in at the steering wheel, just effortlessly riding the currents and waves that ripple throughout the warp. Exiting through the warp, pretty actually close to your destination. And your ship's to be no worse for the wear.
This is
Now
your
that's
captain
what I call an
speaking.
exciting journey.
This is your captain speaking. We have all managed to successfully get out of the warp thanks to our fantastic navigator, Tagamar. There will be a movie night and celebration tonight, spontaneous. Please join me in the theater on level 3. Thank you.
We will be watching As Good as It Gets.
I was thinking Homeward Bound.
Both
I will be
apropos.
watching Shrek 2.
I actually just watched Shrek 1 the other day. It was fun.
Dude,
That's a
Shrek
good
1 and
movie.
2 and like 4, I think, are really, really good.
I've never seen the
3
fourth.
kind of sucks.
Yeah. So you find yourself in orbit of Sarvis. It is you see like a very dense cloud of smog radiating over the entire planet. You see these large, dense, massive spot, almost like large conal pyramids sticking out of the planet, covered with hundreds of them, and each of them housing millions or even up to 1 billion people per. These are just gigantic, massive mega cities that cover the entire planet.
Oh. It is a hive world.
It really is.
Bet you won't have too much problem finding an establishment here, eh, Captain?
I don't say anything. Let's go. Oh, hold on. We do have to have a movie night, so let's spend the night in orbit, and then we'll continue on.
I'll operate the projector. Yeah, it goes well.
Fantastic. Thank you, Rook.
I cropped the movie perfectly.
Yeah, it is an issue, especially with 65,000 crew members. We have to have it really big so that everybody can see it.
And I will shoot anyone too loud.
No. What do you have? A knife? No!
Wait, can Mag say that in his Cockney accent? A knife?
What have you got? A knife? No!
That's not a knife, that's a spoon.
You don't have a license for a knife, unfortunately.
Okay. So who do you want to go down and see first?
Let's take a look at them names that I have written down here. We've got Cornelius Blade, Uriel Sec, and Raynar Pack. Let's go talk to Cornelius Blade.
This is the one I'm worried about.
I'd like to get it done first.
His name
This
is
is my-
his name is spelled with a C, so don't worry.
It's still my natural bias.
He's actually
I
just
get
from
Corn.
Ohio.
You just get a bad vibe.
I hear corn and I fly back into oh god, what was his name? Oh no, Nagwit.
Naglet, yeah.
Sold his
Like,
soul to the devil, then immediately died.
Immediately died.
Floating around in some dark void somewhere.
Maybe he was one of the figures that was on our ship in the beginning.
Oh yeah, the ghost of Nagwit haunts the ping pong table.
All right. So you make your way down to one of the various hive cities. Following the contact information in the information package, you reach a small, seedy establishment, fairly deep within the hive city. You walk in; it's a smoky atmosphere. Various dangerous-looking people with various light mutations and many with several body augmentations.
Are they all human?
Humanish.
Fair enough.
As you reach deeper inside, you do find the meeting place that is written within the packet, where you meet a very slender man, somewhat finely well dressed, with a prosthetic leg and arm. He seems to be smoking out of some kind of long pipe, with two very large, heavily augmented bodyguards behind him, and he just seems to be surveying the room while also sipping on a cup of tea.
Hello there. We are in search of Cornelius Blade. Might you be him?
It depends who's asking.
My name is Captain Xanatov A.L. Gremilo the 17th, and this is my crew. We are coming with word from Maximus on the planet, I don't remember. Narcissus. Thank you, Rook.
That was in character, me cutting it.
We have come with offers of purchase and possible exchange, maybe some investment. Might you be open to some talking?
He seems quite leery of you. Give me a charm test with a -10.
I'm gonna reroll that. Hold on. Watch it be worse. Oh, okay, it's not as bad.
Not as bad. He kind of glares at you a little.
I've got my big white toothy smile right out front.
So he instructs one of his bodyguards to kind of shoo the party away to the other end of the bar, while the other guard thoroughly searches your body and taking away any of your weapons that you have carrying on you.
Ooh, at least buy me dinner first, my God.
Oh, blimey. What she ends.
After that,
My God.
After that, he does allow you to sit down as he pours you a cup of odd but somehow alluring smelling tea.
Ooh, excellent. Drinky, drinky.
Would I be able to make like an awareness check to see what's up with this tea?
You've already been pushed away.
Oh, so I'm
So
not
it's
even...
just me.
It's just the captain.
It's just the part. You're still within the bar. You're just at the bar where they're kind of like a offshoot around the corner.
Okay.
I am drinking the tea with gusto.
Give me a toughness check.
Yes, sir. I do also have the decadence trait, so I've got some resistance to that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So add that to your check.
I don't think it goes to the check. I think it's like I don't pass out until I've...
Oh yeah. It's not a bonus to the roll.
Nope. Ooh. Ooh.
Zooey mama.
I'm gonna re-roll that too. It's my last one. Why not?
Might as well.
It's not like I can use it for anything else, right? Oh, hey-o.
Oh, nice.
Let's go, gamers.
What a gamer moment right there.
Let's go.
As the liquid hits your lips and you feel rather strange, rather exhilarated. Things seem more clear, and you're able to kind of focus that.
Excellent drink. Thank you, sir. Now, we were going to talk about some purchasing.
What do you have to trade?
Well, I tell you, that planet I visited myself, it is a glorious world full of mineral resources and natural beauty, quite frankly. Um, Not only would it be a great place for a mining expedition, it would be a great place for a vacation spot. So, listen, what I was thinking, what I could tell to you, is that on one side of the planet, once we've cleared out the insects, if you will, we can have a glorious, just beautiful spa vacation. And on the other side of the planet, mine the fuck out of the natural resources and use it to pay for everything that we need to. What do you think?
Well, I don't particularly care about getting into the mining business, but if a large quantity of resources were to come my way, I'd be quite happy.
And that absolutely could be done. That could absolutely be done, my dear friend. Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
Raw resources, materials, metals, minerals, anything to help with my factories.
And what, may I ask, do your factories specialize in? Is there anything that you're really keen on?
You see him what did he add? Yeah, you see him pull out a bolt pistol, kind of pointing it at you, but kind of also showing it off at the same kind of time. Weapons.
I'm making intense eye contact.
Weapons and ammo.
Beautiful craftsmanship, I must say. Your factory must be top of the line.
Yes, and we could always use more raw materials. The ever needing of weapons and bullets is unfathomable.
Question for the DM. Did we get given any sort of example of the material that he mined? Because that would have been really smart.
You do have a loadout in this system printout.
Okay. So I'd be able to tell him what kind of materials and what quality they would be.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll lay that out for him. As you can see, the highest quality of these precious metals that are rarely found elsewhere are found in the deepest mines of this territory. And we do have a whole mining operation set up, so they are easily accessed for you. I'll push a little printout towards him. It's like a little brochure that I had one of our workers make. It's got colorful pictures and shit, but it's talking specifically about the metals and all the things that could be good for that. And I'll push it towards him and just take a read, if you will, sir.
Yeah, he puts away his bolt pistol and begins looking over the data and taking a long drag on his smoking pipe. Yes, this quite an abundance of materials that I can use that can keep me going for many years. I may be interested in doing some trade if you're willing to take care of a small matter for me.
Fucking of course. Yeah. What matter could you possibly be talking about?
One of my long time nemesis, a name of Quinn Vorgan, is visiting the Hive World, another hive. He's meeting some local gangs in the Undercity. He is a very hard man to find, and especially he rarely ever exposes himself in this manner. Obviously, I would like him gone. I don't care how or how many people get hurt or any collateral damage. As long as he is no longer alive, that is good enough for me.
This could be done. do you have any information on his whereabouts, his looks, his regular haunts, that kind of thing? What gang is he meeting?
He's meeting a few of the Underhive gangs. Kind of names off a couple of them. And
T-birds.
And kind of a general location where they might be, not super specific. You might have to do some more investigating to kind of fill in the blanks. Now, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Sorry, what was your other question?
Mostly just information on how to find him.
Yeah. Gives you general location in the Witch Hive and the Undercity for you to find him meeting the couple of gangs.
Excellent. So I've written down the T-birds, the Quees, and the Corn Dogs for the...
And the Warriors.
Oh, and the Warriors.
There's also the Daddy-O's. It's just a bunch of 1950s greasers, and then also the Warriors.
Come out and play.
The Corn Dogs is, of course, spelt with a K, I should say.
Yes.
Excellent. Corn Dogs. This could be done. Now, I do have to bring back some news to Maximus, my dear associate. What would be a payment? What would be payment? What would be given to him upon a successful trade deal?
Yeah, he kind of hits you back with a large figure. I mean, money's kind of irrelevant. But for compensation, you can either gain 2 profit factor or one profit factor with an assault flamer.
What is an assault flamer?
It's
Gun.
yeah, it's where was it?
Just looking at it too.
Yeah, it's one of the supplemental books.
Oh, gotcha. Did you send a screenshot?
Yeah. I'll flip this snippy tool.
I was looking at the heavy flamer.
Mm. 10-meter range.
10+4.
So the way the flamers work, you shoot it out in a 30-degree cone based on your range. There's no ballistic skill. It's like a breath weapon basically. It does 1d10 plus 4 energy damage, pen 1, 12 shots per clip. Kind of weird. And 3 full rounds to reload. But unlike other flame weapons, it's a basic class, so you don't need special training in it. All hits are considered chest hits, and they have to make an agility test to be whether or not they will get set on fire. Is it? I can't remember if it's 2. There's an agility test to. I think there's an agility test to avoid the damage, and then an agility test to not get caught on fire, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Is that Jared? Are you specifically looking at that? Are you interested?
I've got some pretty solid weapons already.
Okay. I think we'll probably take the 2 profit points. The Assault Flamer is pretty cool, but I think we could benefit more from having more ability to find things. So we'll go with the 2 profit points for the reward. Finder's fee is 2 profit points. I'm spelling profit wrong.
You spelled it with a K.
Profit. No, I've been spelling it like Muhammad Prophet as opposed to
I see.
money profit. Anyway, yes, Cornelius, I think we have ourselves a deal. We will find this Quinn Morgan.
Forgan.
That's what I said. And kill him. Also, Cornelius, or Mr. Blade, I must say, this drink is fantastic. Where did you get it, and where can I get some?
Roll a charm check.
Fuck yeah, I will. Any bonuses?
No.
Straight check.
Straight check.
Ah!
Yeah. It's quite hard to find. I have a few contacts with the as he kind of leans in with the Dark Eldar.
Ooh. I say, my friend, I have a little bit of knowledge of the Xenos. Maybe we could have some personal dealings in the future if all goes well with dear old Forgan.
That remains to be seen.
Indeed it does. And I give him a wink. And then I think we're all good. We shall head out to do some shooty, as we like to say on my home world.
Now, okay, yeah. So the guard the guard takes out your crew, and then they bring out you and hand you back your weapons once you're outside of the bar. Since you are on a hive world, I'll let you guys take a chance to make requisition tests for items. So if there's something you'd want to try and get, we can take a look and see if you're able to get some stuff.
Kyle,
Yes.
would it be possible for me to attempt to get Mechandrite?
What's the rarity?
That's what I'm trying to find now. I think I've scrolled too far. And go back. Oh my god, my computer wants to let me. Okay. Let's see. Most of them are looking like they're very rare. Yeah, all of the Mechandrites are very rare.
What is the Mechandrite?
So there's a few different types, but they're the extra robotic limb I can get.
Yeah, you can try. Your profit factor is 21, but you get a -10 due to the rarity.
Ooh. So it'd be a very low chance.
It'd be 11%.
We do also just increase our 2 profit factor. Does that happen upon completion of the task?
Once you've started bringing in the goods,
Okay.
which you don't have yet.
Could I give him a +10 for my special ability?
Yeah, not from this.
Okay.
Oh.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, honestly, I still might try it.
I mean, you have nothing to lose. Either you get it or you
Yeah.
don't.
Okay. I'm just gonna decide which one I want to look for.
Okay, while he's determining that, anyone else wants to try and find anything?
I am looking through the things here. Just give me a minute. Is there a chance I could look for a better plasma pistol? Because I currently have a regular, like a common level plasma pistol. Could I search for like a higher quality?
Let's see. What's the bait? What's the rarity on a plasma pistol?
If I remember correctly, it was rare. Plasma pistol, Ryza, very rare.
Very rare, so it'd be -10 plus better craftsmanship. Oh, I forgot what requisition test. I'm not sure what the penalties are for a better craftsmanship. Well, just give me a D100 and then I'll see if you make it or not. Yeah, nope.
No, that's fair. Worth a shot.
Yeah. Victor or Mags, do you want to try and requisition anything?
Where in the rulebook do I find what I can get? Like what's good for my character?
You just go to the equipment page and just pick out something you'd want. One thing to do note is that if you anything like ammunition or like grenades, you don't get one, you get a supply. So if someone requisitioned like frag grenades, you'd have access to frag grenades.
I see. So for my character, with the fact that they have a bionic arm, possibly some materials that can help me maintain it or even up would be nice.
Oh, you can upgrade your weapons.
Oh.
Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, when I was making my character with Kyle, he was talking about how certain weapons have, like, craftsmanship, like rare craftsmanship, things like that. So yeah, depending on the craftsmanship is the rarity and the power of the weapon. I think they can be upgraded as well.
They can.
Scarce more rare than rare?
What's that?
Is scarce more rare than rare, or is rare more rare than scarce?
Oh, shoot. I'll give me 1 sec. I'll take a look. Why can't I not find... Scarce is less rare than rare.
Okay.
It would go scarce, rare, very rare, extremely rare, near unique, unique.
Okay. So I'm definitely not going to try and find something near unique yet.
Yeah, near unique is a -50.
Oh my god.
Unique is -70.
Yeah, there's one cybernetic that's near unique, and it's called the Baleful Eye.
So I've already done a thing,
Oh,
so I can't look again.
yeah. So if you're looking for good quality is -10 and best is -30.
Gotcha.
Alright, I am going to look for a utility mechandrite.
Okay.
So, acquisition test. It is very rare.
So it's a
Wait, no. Yeah, it is very rare. It is a negative 20, so I have a 1% chance.
Yes.
Okay, maybe I won't look for this then. Let me see. Let me see.
Mags or Victor, do you see anything you like?
Let's take a look.
How useful would it be to pick up a melee weapon?
Which one are you looking at?
I would like a shot at having it, so maybe not something too rare. I like where were any of the chain? No, that's a bit too common.
I mean, a chain sword is average. It's tearing, so you get advantage on damage. It has 2 pen and it's balanced, so you get a bonus to parrying. I mean, that's a lot better than your metal staff.
That sounds pretty cool. I would like to try and pick that up. Is there anything like better that you would see that like would serve the character better?
Just for ease of getting.
Like, is there something that I could acquire that would help increase my navigation skills?
What gear do you have for navigating? Metal staff. Tarot card, so no.
It looks like a bunch of like random stuff.
Tool searchers. I know there's a sextant you can get, but I don't remember. I remember seeing it. Yeah, I honestly I think a chainsaw would probably be the easiest by far the easiest thing you can get that you could probably use.
Yeah, the ice in tools. There's like an almanac which gives a +10 to like navigation and astrographer like trade astrographer test. But I think I might like at the moment. Yeah, chainsword would probably serve me better.
What's the rarity on that?
One sec, my PDF viewer is so annoying.
Yeah, the almanac is extremely rare. You wouldn't. Yeah, that'd be too hard to get.
Sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try for the chainsword. You get a +20 to your check.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go for that.
Yeah, so you have a 41% chance of getting it.
Which check is that?
Just roll a D100.
Coolio.
Yep, you get a chainsword.
Yo,
Hell yeah, I get a chainsword.
Kyle,
Yes.
if I were looking for a good version of a cybernetic, would that make it? I'm guessing that would make it more difficult.
It's a -10 to your check.
Okay, so if I'm looking for one that's scarce, I would simply have a -10.
Um,
Or is that not correct?
no, it'd just be a flat check.
It would be a flat check. Okay.
Yeah, because scarce gives you a +10, and it's availability by population, so it's +10 for that, -10 for the quality.
Perfect. I am gonna look for bionic locomotion, a good version of it.
Is that what rare? Oh, sorry, yeah, never mind. You said scarce. Yeah, go ahead.
So roll a d100.
D100. Oh shit!
Nice.
Oh.
Someone else roll a D100
Wow.
and see what happens.
Please.
Got it. My turn.
Ah,
Oh, so close though. You still got the 7.
yeah.
All right.
What are the chances?
So you see Rook leaves for about 20 minutes and comes back with robotic legs.
Rook, how the fuck?
I don't understand what you're referring to. So now I have a +20 bonus to any tests made to jump or leap. Oh, and I get the sprint talent.
Did you replace your entire lower half, or?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, moving on.
So now I can sprint.
Sprinty Winty.
The goal is to just turn this guy into a full-on robot. But there will be like a hint of brain in there somewhere. Because AI is illegal.
Very much so. And then you also get +10 to your parrying mod. There, Max.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, because the chainsword is balanced.
I gotta remember that.
All right, and Victor, what would you like?
That's the thing. I need to make a confession. I've been trying to take a look through the entire chat, the Discord thing, and every single other tab on this thing. I can't find exactly where the equipment list is.
In the book?
Oh.
Oh, in the book? It's page 111.
Thank you. Okay, got it. Here we go.
Do you have what are you looking for?
Yeah. Really, I was kind of thinking about something to upgrade my brother to help me with my bionic arm, or to even upgrade it.
upgrade to your bionic arm might be good. Because if you can get a good quality one, I think it gives you like a +10.
He has a good quality bionic arm.
I take it back.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is good quality. So let me take a look. I also have.
Whoa, sprint's kind of wacky.
I mean, you could try and outdo Jared and just roll up a jump pack.
Yeah, I think jump packs are like very rare, aren't they?
They're rare.
Oh, if I had known. No, I replaced my legs for nothing.
I mean, you could get you can get a supply of grenades that they're common, so it'd be super easy for you guys to get. Everyone gets grenades.
That's a good idea.
There's something I can do with my bionic arm to help it make it easier to shoot, or is that just like not possible?
I'm not
Separate cybernetics for it.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. Yeah, I mean, frag grenades are common. You get a +30 to get. So you literally have a 51 chance to get it.
Okay.
And
You
then
could try and get a servo skull, and we could have our servo skulls hang out.
nope, servo skull knife fights.
Yo, you're right.
Oh my god. I just like
Wait,
I'll
you
take a
can
knife
just-
I'll take a knife to their sides, just have like ram each other until one of them's dead.
Yours is just a regular skull with a knife on it.
I think for now, then some frag grenades would actually be good to have. Nice.
All right, so it's
Okay.
D100.
Roll well, I'm not getting any frag grenades today.
Oof.
Do you got any rerolls left?
I have one fate point, but I don't want to use it for this.
You also got an additional one.
Wait, dude, hang on.
Yeah, because you did a write up. Oh, jeez. Oh.
My God.
It's like, hey, can I get some frag grenades? No. Okay, can I roll again? A little worse, no.
The only thing that could have been funnier is if you rolled another 81.
The game's just like, no, you rolled 81 and that's final.
No rerolls, sorry.
Is there any way to improve melee weapons?
What kind of melee weapons?
I have a power sword.
Oh.
I don't think anything in the core rulebook. Because you could get a mono upgrade, but it does not work when it has the power field on. Which is, I mean...
Pointless.
Pointless. One of the whole reasons why you get a...
Is there any way to try and make a weapon's craftsmanship go up a level? Like finding in fantasy terms, a smith?
Not that I'm aware of. We can workshop that later on. I mean, you do have a Adeptus Mechanicus with you.
That is true.
Hello there.
Uh,
I can do
Oh,
a
rookie boy.
Technomat check, and I will likely fail.
motion.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't have the trade armorer yet, so I can't. Like even if it was in the rulebook, I probably couldn't because I don't have that training yet.
Mm.
Yeah, the roll you would have had to get a better plasma was a 1. I'll let you re-roll for something else because that'd be. You literally had you had a 1% chance of getting it.
Mm-hmm. I think digital weapons. What the heck?
Like rings you wear, and you can call a weapon out of them.
That's pretty neat.
I think they're like one shot though.
Probably.
What's that?
I was just
A
scrolling
digital-
through and I saw a digital weapon.
Ah.
Probably not going to deal with that. I kind of want to get a laser sight.
Put it on your sword.
Yes. No, I kind of want to get a red dot laser sight. Adds +10 to ballistic skills when the weapon is fired on single shot. Or I could get motion predictor. Which one's better?
Motion predictor is very rare. Right? No. Yes.
Yeah. It's very rare. Red dot laser sight is scarce, so I'll go with one of those.
Yeah, scarce is just a flat roll.
Okay.
So you get a 21% chance of getting it.
So that's a D100.
D100.
Ah.
Okay.
And
I mean, 66 can be rounded down to like 21, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Close enough.
Xenos math.
All right. So, you guys spend a couple of days just kind of procuring a couple of things to help you with your ongoing mission. After that, you guys head over to another hive city. Where do you guys get ready to hopefully find and deal with Quinn Vorgan? So, who's familiar with skill challenges?
Challenges.
Yes.
I'm not.
So is it kind of like rollies where two, like an NPC and a roll for the same scale, whoever gets the highest one wins?
No. So what's going to happen? There's going to be. So I put this problem in front of you, and you guys have to use your skills to figure out how to complete the task.
Okay.
So
Love that.
you can only use skills once. So let's say your basic advance or like your like shooting or something. So let's say you have to bypass a security checkpoint. Tate's like, oh, I'll walk over and I'll charm them. Use my charm to kind of like sweet talk my way past them, and he would roll. If he succeeds, he gets a success. If he fails, he can't use charm again on this challenge. But someone else can either charm or someone can try to intimidate and use a different skill. And depending on, there's a couple ways that I can say there are certain thresholds if you make. Let's say, for an easy, let's say you have to hit so many successes within so many tries, or you need more successes than failures. If you get too many failures, this will happen.
Okay.
So before we do this challenge, can we sort of do like a little retcon thing and tell each other what our highest skills are?
Yeah, you guys.
Okay.
You guys do have time to plan.
Right.
So like, you're like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then this will happen, and then yeah, you guys can kind of plan out what you guys want to do.
Right.
But one of those steps should probably include how you're going to kill him.
Yeah.
So I think for the killy, we need someone who can do lots of killy work.
Yeah. What's a good kill skill? Tech use? I hack into him.
Seems like a fair option.
Didn't we just
I
get
don't know
grenades?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
My biggest skills are all fellowship skills. Like I can charm and I can command both at a 59% chance. But that's pretty much all I got. I can read and I can dodge.
I got logic is high for me. I've got a 53 for logic, 53 for tech use. I have intimidate, but it's a 36. Same with actually my awareness is really good. I have 56 awareness. Good cat. Because of my Auspex augur or my augur arrays.
Full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spec'd into a lot of navigator skills, so I'm pretty, like, my highest is awareness at a 44, so I'm not going to help too much, unless you want me to contort my body around his neck.
Well, actually, if we need to get in someplace, contortion will help. Because you can actually get inside and let us in if there's something that we can't get into.
Yeah, I'm not great, but I am trained.
That's good.
Oh, I can jump over a pit.
That's true. You got some hella robo legs.
I've literally got robo legs now.
Victor, what you got?
I think I'm going to be the most useless member of the party.
No,
my highest
Yeah.
basic skill is logic, which is at a 40, and that's after it's being trained. So,
do you have any advanced skills that could help?
literacy's at 20. That's it. Everything else is 0.
Fair enough.
Oh, I do have
So you-
Phoenician, whatever that is.
Psychic power?
I think
No,
the only
that's
thing
like
that really-
detecting as well.
The only thing that might really help is in noble circumstances or when dealing with nobles, because I both have etiquette, which gives me a +10 bonus to charm and deceive in formal situations or high authority, as well as an ancestral seal, which gives me an additional +10 bonus to all interaction skill tests with nobility and imperial citizens. So
Hmm.
useful.
I think I do have that as well, so I think we can charm the pants off of any noble that's nearby. So you and I are on noble duty.
I've also got common lore tech, so I can distract some nerds by talking to them about tech.
Yeah.
So-
This ancestral seal etiquette. Yep. Unfortunately, I also have this.
Oh,
No insult. So essentially, if anyone tries to insult us, then I have to roll a successful willpower test, or just immediately challenge them. We'll just try to attack them.
That's good to know.
I can also send my servo skull in for like a scout because I can see through the senses of my servo skull.
That's very good.
Excellent. So we can do that for reconnaissance. And depending on how much security we have to get through, we'll have to make it rather quick or stealthy. If it's out in the open, we have to make it quick so that we don't get met with reinforcements or any resistance, and we just kill the guy and get out before they can really do anything. But if we have to get through a lot of security or get through certain areas in order to get to him, that's going to be a little more challenge. Because the more there is, and the more we potentially fail, the more resistance is going to build up, the more reinforcements will come, and the harder it will become.
So I did a bit more research into senescence, and it has a lot to do with like reading people and foretelling. So I think if we use those and take a couple days to plan ahead and see what information we can glean just off of that like psyker power, that would give us a better shot at understanding, like going in with more information.
Then a few days to do like the servo skull can do reconnaissance of the area, and you can do those premonitions and get visions of the future, and then we can use that to gather enough information to make a proper plan. That sounds good.
Could we combine that with Rook's logic at the, I think you said it was 56? We could see if there's a way to kind of suss out where he could be, almost predict it.
Would that work for logic?
It's about solving puzzles and stuff, so it could almost be.
Yeah, solving puzzles or problems.
Kyle. He can also use this skill to prepare a reasoned argument for debate.
Here's why you should
This is a
die.
high school law class.
I walk in, I look him dead in the eyes and say, I challenge you to debate. To the death.
Okay, so we got Rook for tech, scout, and logic. Tiberius is noble charm. And what else did you say you have? You have that ancestral seal.
Yes.
So lots of charming stuff there. Tag was contortion and the psychic stuff, and then Xanos was charm and command. So I like that plan of going with the psychic prediction and maybe the logic. We'll combine the two to see if we can get a good beat on where he would be. We'll spend a day or two in the underbelly of the city, just like gathering information, keeping a low profile. So we'll do those two rolls. 1, 2, and then we'll see how that goes.
Hey.
All right. So what skill do you guys want to start off with?
Senescence, if you can.
Sounds good. I'm just trying to find like a check that would be of the best use. Kyle, do you have any recommendations?
For
Senescence?
Oh, I'm reading it. I don't know if that can help.
what, the size science?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more for demons.
Demons in the Immaterium.
Yeah.
Okay, so not quite.
Okay. Well, I can do the servo scouting. because he's got pretty good silent move. So you can
Mhm.
kind of like try and sneak in.
I
We
do
don't-
have that tarot deck, which combined with submissions allows me to see some stuff.
Oh,
On Kyle, could you let me know if I'm reading this correctly? It's on page 168, something about aura reading.
Sorry, on which page?
168 or maybe 169.
Oh, sorry.
It's 168, like on the page in the book.
Not 169. We're on the brightness. We were this close.
so close to nice.
So close, but no cigar.
Oh, this is psychic powers, which you don't have. This is for the telepathica people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you have.
Okay, that's my bad for using Control F.
Hey, no shade, no shade. It happens to the best of us. So then maybe we lead with little servo skull going in and scouting a bit, hopefully undetected.
Scouting where, though? That's the problem, because I don't think we know where he's going to be specifically.
Oh, I thought we had a general idea.
It's when this is like take all the major cities in the world and just kind of pile them on top of each other. That's a hive city. You have a very general, and by general I mean it's a very very large area.
It's like,
Okay.
look in Toronto, you have a section of Toronto. We got to search all of Brampton.
It's like finding a needle in a pile of needles.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
So that's why I was trying to get into that like psychic type thing where we can maybe divine where he's going to be and then use your logic to figure out exactly how that would apply.
I mean, there's a much easier option.
What?
Is this like
You can talk to people.
Yeah,
You
I
have
want to save my charm.
Is it limited? Does it run out?
You only get
He's
one
got
use.
one for the
yes.
challenge?
Oh yes, I forgot we're going into the challenge now.
Yes.
Yeah, let's.
Inquiry. Do you have inquiry tape?
I got 29 for that. It's
You-
not trained or anything. And I can't give myself the benefit of that 10% thing. Oh, can I do that for every skill chest here?
They would have to be.
Because it's not me. As long as it's not me, it's once per round, and each of these could be considered a round.
Yeah, as long as they're within earshot of you.
True. As long as I'm with them, I can do something. Okay. I think it's also eye shot. So as long as they can see me, just put a little wallet picture of me in their pockets at all times.
I mean, if you don't want to use your charm, you do have like command and intimidate.
I'm thinking charm is probably better, and then I can use command for like get the fuck out of the way guards. Okay, let's go with a charm check. Let's ask around without arousing attention. Okay. I don't have a reroll on this.
Yeah, so you
So close.
you begin asking around, getting some information. Don't you get a +10 for dealing with Imperial citizens?
No, I think that was Tiberius.
No.
I have the ancestral.
I
Spell,
have-
so if I get a plus bonus to Imperial Citizen interaction tests.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
My
have
bad.
that.
I was just pushing buttons.
That's okay. I do that too. I got xenophile stuff, so if I find an alien.
Yeah. So Oh yeah. I forgot that Max can roll to keep fate points.
Oh.
Good thing I'm pressing buttons.
Yes, please. Yes.
Would that help?
Yeah.
No, because
That's-
you're in the Undercity. No, you are able to glean a more focused in location. They are meeting in a old destroyed water filtration plant.
Ooh.
Oh.
But people, you do get the feeling that you are being followed.
That's fair. I had a feeling we wouldn't be super quiet.
I'll send my little servo skull to that little water filtration plant, try and get a little scout ahead so we can know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have like a little character sheet for him. But would I roll concealment or silent move? Concealment's like hiding. Probably.
No, what about? I mean, it's a little tiny servo skull. So yeah, so your servo skull is able to kind of scout the area because you are able to see what he sees.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a logic test.
Oh yeah, my own logic. I'm gonna spend one of my fate points to reroll that.
I'll give you the 10 on that one because you're near me.
Okay, so I'll take the 10. Oh baby.
That's much better.
Oh, 20.
Oh baby.
Ooh.
Okay, that's it, baby. I did well that time.
All right, so the servo skull explored the wrecked water filtration plant. There is a large kind of circular like clearing down in the middle. You could probably surmise this is probably where they're going to meet. It's not only large enough to accommodate a fairly large meeting of people, and there's not a lot of hiding. Like there's no really vantage points except for this one high up area. If someone was up there, they could be able to fire, but it is not an easy place to get extracted from.
Did somebody maybe contort their body to get out easy?
Perhaps.
It's not that it's tight; that it's just once you're in there, it may be difficult just to escape because you're going to be high up, hanging on some kind of tucked away catwalk that's kind of mangled, but it is structurally sound to hold someone.
Does
Something to
anyone
consider.
here have decent concealment?
No. Not me, at least.
Mags or Victor?
Sorry. 17.
17 as well.
I have nothing for concealment.
Like, it'd be like you only found it because, or you surmised it just because of how good your test was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is
I was just.
it's very easy to oversight this location.
Oh, so maybe we just go in. We send. Who has the longest ranged weapon?
I think it might be you.
Yeah, my
Oh.
range on my weapon is 30 meters.
Yeah, mine is 110.
Yeah, that's far.
Ooh.
Is that far?
Congrats, you are the biggest.
Full in.
Okay. So, do we want to send Rook in and to that spot and snipe out?
Yes.
I think that might be a good idea.
Okay.
But then should
Um,
else go area as insurance that in case Mr. Mark will take advantage of the surprise and attack him in case the attack misses.
I would like that, yeah. If y'all are like somewhere close-ish,
Mhm.
just in case. Like you don't need to be obviously like I would say not in the building, but like close to the building would probably be good.
Just keep in mind we are being followed.
Yeah, that's why not in the building. I'm gonna just sneak away, aren't I?
Is there a way we can sort of wait? Is there like any areas that we did scout the area with the servo skull? So will there be any areas where we can sort of hide the shadows or among the crowd that's not conspicuous?
It's an abandoned water filtration factory, so there's not like people hanging around.
Okay. Does anyone have blather as an advanced skill? Because you could maybe try and distract the people following us, so that I can go and just do this.
Mm-mm.
You're probably the
Sadly
only one.
not. Good idea though.
Yeah,
I think I can get it later on.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it
Okay.
at rank 2.
All right, well, I guess I'll just go there because I don't have a good way to do it.
Let's not kill off Rook, please.
Hold on, he's gonna do a quick prayer to Korn before this battle unrelated to anything.
Do
Hold that a corn
not
on the
you
cob.
dare.
And then immediately
Then Ghost of Nagwitz is just like, yeah.
what for the fire?
One of me.
Yeah, if no one else can think of anything before I go to my sniper spot, I guess I'll just go there.
There's not really much else that we can do. We're in the underbelly, so me and Tiberius are mostly useless other than that charm check that got us followed. We've got Tech Scout, that's also you. I think Contortion and Psychic stuff aren't really... No, I think that's it.
I can read if that helps.
Also read. Can we read what the sign says outside the filtration plant?
It says water filtration plant.
Yeah, it just says water. Yeah, with his designation written on the sign.
Water filtration
Nice.
plant, comma, abandoned. Sweet. Okay, before I take a shot waiting for these guys though, when all these folks get there, I'd like to do awareness first to see kind of like what we might be dealing with in like if there's anyone hiding in ambush, if there's any like major threat I don't just immediately see.
Oh, okay.
So I get with my augur arrays, I get plus 20 to this. So it brings it to a 56, and I still fail.
Hold on. Quinn Forgan is Cornelius Blade's rival, right?
Right.
So they would be in the same business, correct?
Fair assumption.
Gonna try and
I've
strike a
got
deal
an
with them?
idea. I've got an idea before you go off to your thing. What if we have you as a backup? Because we've got those comm links that can work for up to 1 kilometer, I believe. Why don't I try to like strike a deal with him? Just be like, hey, Cornelius Blade is trying to have you killed, but I have a great deal. He's offered me this, this, and this for really good metals, and do a whole thing with that.
But if he offers you more, you'll kill him instead. And give.
If the deal goes sour, then we just shoot him and I run.
Sounds
I'm sure nothing could go wrong with my 32 toughness.
I mean, sounds quite reckless, but what else do we? I hate looking forward.
It's very risky, especially since you would be interrupting a meeting he's having with a bunch of gangs.
But it could
Like,
be a
unless-
chance for him to off his rival.
Mm-hmm.
Though you are right, he is meeting with a bunch of gangs.
You
Oh,
walk in and before
wait!
you even say anything, you're shot.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
What if you intentionally miss? So,
And shoot you?
no, what if I'm not even there? Like, we go ahead with our plan. You intentionally miss, or like, do your best, and if you miss, that's fine. If you hit, kill him, we'll go ahead with that plan. But if you miss, we need to have a backup plan. What if that backup plan is like, hey, Cornelius is trying to have you killed? We need to have a scapegoat to pin it on.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I don't dislike this idea, though, because this is a nice backup plan. You can always blame it on, like another rogue trader or something.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm thinking too much about this.
Yeah. I guess I'll take the shot once he shows up.
Yeah, we'll go ahead with that. Take the shot.
All right.
Well,
Choo-choo.
giving you advice, make sure that
So-
even if you miss, you'll finish the job. Take advantage of their surprise.
So Kyle, what do I see going on down in this little fun ring, this circle?
Yeah. So you're just gonna perch and wait for them to arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So you've kind of go through a twisted jungle of metal pipes and destroyed catwalks and crumbling concrete to eventually arrive upon the. It's still fairly solid, but it still kind of gives you a bit of a worries because it is a fair drop down if you fall off this catwalk.
Gulp.
You lay down and you perch, readying your hell gun. After a while of waiting, you see a very smartly dressed man with two heavily augmented bodyguards arrive. They are carrying several very heavy, large cases, and eventually you see 5 differently colored gangs, each with, just completely tatted up, mechanized leaders with their own bodyguards as well.
Some of them got pompadours, some leather jackets.
There is one, but it is brightly colored. You see them kind of meeting up, and the other gangs are carrying much smaller cases. The gentleman starts opening the various cases, and from where you're standing, you give me this is a perception check.
Perception check. Okay. Not as good at perception as I am at anything else.
You are able to hear. Oh, you are able to hear me because we have those comms, so I could give you a 10 for this.
It does look like it's like a that's you can tell it looks like some kind of arms deal between the gangs, and you're not sure what they are giving him, but you can tell it is an arms deal.
Okay. All right. So before I shoot, I'm gonna try to use my Logis implant. So I do a tech use check. and then if I succeed, I get +10 to my ballistic skill for the next shot.
Okay.
Beauty. Let's go, gamers.
That's really good.
Got a 360 no scope.
And then I have to do a toughness test when I use the ability. Oh, okay. So I will be fatigued when this wears off, unless I'm gonna re-roll that toughness test because fatigue right now would be so bad. Okay, good.
So it gives you a +10 for your ballistics.
Yeah. For this shot and my next turn, it says, but I feel like that might not matter. Yes.
Can I add that +10 to that as well?
Well,
Different round?
you would.
Technically, I didn't.
We wouldn't need to.
Okay.
Because he is unaware. And most importantly, he has the high ground.
Yes.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Underestimate my power.
Don't do it.
I'll try it.
From off screen, a bullet flies in and gets him.
The reaction, but that was so quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just aim, you could just aim for a certain body point on him.
I could aim for a body part?
Yeah, because aiming gives you a penalty, but you have +10 from that, +10 from the high ground, +30 because he is unaware. And what's your range?
110.
110.
So I'm
And you would be
somewhere.
Yeah, you would be within half range.
Oh my god.
Go for the head, the heart, and every other body part can be fixed, but we don't like AIs, so go for the brain.
I'm gonna aim for the head, if that would still be a success.
Don't make like Thor.
Yeah, no, you attacking ballistics when you're prone. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no. So in one quick release, his head just incinerates, just into like a fiery mess, and from his neck up is just completely singed. There's no blood squirting out because it basically cauterized as it went through. Now, with that, you see a lot of people are beginning to panic and start raising their weapons.
Okay. I guess I'll try a concealment check to hide, so I'm like even less visible. Do I get any form of bonus for this for being so high up?
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. +10.
+10.
Yeah, I'll give you a +10.
So +20 total.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Come on.
No!
Oh.
Oh. Shit.
Okay.
You're still really high up and far away and hidden.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah.
standing up and doing a yoga pose while you hold the gun.
I'm on my cell phone calling you.
We should probably get off-world real quick.
It's only if they spot me.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were following us, and now he's suddenly dead. Like,
Yeah, and you're unable to hide.
Yeah.
What? You've dodged, intimidate, logic.
I intimidate them to not shoot me.
You could try.
Brian.
Or you could try and run away.
Oh, true. I am fast now. I've got my robot legs.
Use them robo legs, rookie.
Yeah, I'll try and just fucking book it, I guess. So what kind of check would I make? Just agility?
Yeah, you could just yeah, you could try and roll agility.
Okay. Oh. So sprint doesn't give me any like bonus to agility or anything like that for this. It does increase my movement speed though. Would that help at all? All right. Oh, I rolled a 2. Legs, don't fail me now.
In an absolute hail of gunfire, Rook just kind of picks up and just quickly goes through all the just sheer twisted metal and concrete that's the upper portion of the water filtration plant. In like a Bond-esque escape, you just see metal and concrete being shot and parts flying around, but nothing is able to quite.
Ooh, yeah, Rook.
Yeah, you just completely escapes out the top of the water filtration plant.
We
As I
love it.
as I run past where the party was waiting for me, I just yell, "Run, run!"
You?
Oh, we're going.
I don't hesitate to run, being paranoid as I am. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, and as Rook, as you're running away, you just begin to start hearing a bunch of yelling and more gunfire as the gang members just begin to start firing upon each other and just open bloodshed.
Yes.
Oh, we
I'm
just started a
champion.
gang war.
This is fine.
This is awesome.
Holy shit! Thank God.
Can we just give a round of applause for that? Holy shit.
I was like so ready for Nagwit 2.0 to happen.
Wow.
Like that failed concealment check. I'm like, I'm about to be killed.
Well, it's good you can roll a good agility test because I would hate for you to just fall and then get captured at best case scenario.
It would be so funny if I'm like, I just got my new legs. They help me run and jump, and then I just immediately slip on a banana peel and fall off the tower.
Whoops.
There's actually also a banana factory and water filtration system.
And banana and cream pie. It's the
Yeah,
water
exactly.
filtration banana cream pie factory.
Yeah.
And those little flowers that shoot water out of them when you squeeze them.
It's just a clown factory.
Yeah. And there happen to
Also
be a lot of
filters
monkeys in the
water.
area, so they just keep taking bananas from the factory and just leaving banana peels everywhere.
Oh
They
my
had to
God.
diversify.
Exactly.
All right, how are you guys making out for time?
I got about another half hour.
I could probably do another half hour because
Lunch was just served, so I'm nearly out.
Yeah, I'm also probably gonna have to tap out soon because I have yet to eat today.
Okay, I'll keep that. We'll keep going until the next kind of good break point we can have.
okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so you guys just make a mad dash escape out of the underworld back into your shuttlecraft, casting a call to Cornelius Blade, kind of explaining the situation of your successful and daring escape from assassinating Morgan. And he says, "Oh, well, well done. I'm sure we can conduct some more business later on in the future."
I should also say the gangs seem to fire on each other, so they may have just started a gang war. This could be a great opportunity for you to consolidate more power in the underworld. Wartime is, of course, profit time, as we all know.
And there's endless war, which is always good for business.
There's also endless hammer.
How many? Around 40,000 of each to be exact.
There is 40,000 war and 40,000 hammer.
I'm all out of Warhammer.
I came here to war hammer. It's a hammer war, and I'm all out of hammer.
Excuse our captain. He is having another episode.
Just the hammer sound.
Okay. All right. So you guys ward back on to the Charon and begin making your way back to Narcissus. Guys hop back into the warp. After a few days' travel of back into the warp, you guys, through the Immaterium, you do get a communique from an Imperial vessel. It is a Mayday distress beacon.
What day is it of the week for us?
You're in the Materium, it doesn't matter.
We have a calendar on board. I'd say it's probably a Tuesday. Okay, so tomorrow is ping pong day, so we have to keep this in mind when we answer this call.
It is an immediate distress signal calling for aid.
Pull it up on the screen.
It's giving its location. It would be a very short detour for you to come to aid to this Imperial ship.
Can we make a quick testaruni to see if it's a legitimate signal or if it's a fakey, takey type thing?
Very interesting choice of words.
I am, as a captain, very eloquent.
Just give a logic. Just
I can do that if you
Yeah,
want.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, please.
Nope.
Fuck!
Oof.
Could be anything, sir.
Totally legit, sir. Okay, well, we do believe it. No, we have to play by the rules.
These are coordinates.
And it
I
does
say
seem-
we go, and if there's any remains, we pillage them.
I respect the hustle. Let's do it.
all right. So you redirect the Charon to the coordinates, exiting the Immaterium. You do find a frigate class ship that is heavily under fire by two pirate ships.
Ooh.
Oh, I
Oh, space
fucking
combat.
hate these guys.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Let me at them.
Are we the big one? Please tell me we're the big one. Yes, we are the big one.
You are the big one.
Yes, we are. Oh, it's so big. How phallic.
Do be looking a little
Little sus.
A little
little
pee-pee.
phallic.
All right. So you power up your warp shields, your micro batteries, and your macro batteries and your lance, and that is where we'll end today's session.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
Hell
cliffhanger.
yes. I love the token for the ship.
That is very, very cool.
Yeah,
It's so sick.
but unfortunately, to make it look proper, I gotta distort it. But oh well.
Dude, it looks cool as hell.
Yeah, that's what your ships would actually look like in the 40K.
Yeah, the ship design in 40K is fucking great.
Yeah, you're basically gigantic cathedrals in space.
Yeah, Space cathedrals.
With a observation dome and movie theater and ping pong table arena.
It's like when you go to a church and they in the basement they've got like that fun shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the third floor.
Clearly, you've never been to a Catholic church.
Oh, I've been to Catholic churches quite a lot, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, that is unfortunate.
It's helped me in D&D.
True, Catholic lore is good to dig into.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm running. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys each get 300 experience points for today's session.
Oh baby.
Awesome.
So for next session, I will ask that all of you read up on the ship combat in the core rulebook to get an understanding. Because next session we're going straight into combat, like ship combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I remember is there's a lot of tech use, like actions I could take.
There's
So
actually some intimidate actions because I know you're trained in intimidate. You could also
am.
use. Yeah, so it'd be some fun ship to ship combat, which will be interesting to see how that goes. And there was kind of debate on is it worth doing a map or just doing it as a free-formed thing. We'll see how next session goes and go from there.
yeah, I think honestly for like space combat, having it freeform isn't going to be too bad.
Yeah.
I think if like we're in an asteroid field or something like that, then maybe.
Maybe we'll find some time just to kind of practice some of that. If you guys get, we'll try to have those bonus sessions. So, all right. So we still have some time for some action after report. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, perfect. No, you got it.
Cool. I really enjoyed this session. I felt a lot more comfortable with it. A lot more confident. Being awake has probably also helped. I kind of like doing it in the morning / earlier parts of the day. I find at night I'm a little bit more tired, not as aware of things and a little less quick, if that makes sense.
You're definitely more aware.
I liked the role playing. I quite enjoyed how well we did. I think we're getting a little bit of a bantery relationship between the four of us, in game at least. For like these characters, I mean, sorry, we already have the banter.
Yeah.
I like how well we planned this and how it turned out, which I guess is a roll of the dice, literally. But I mean, good job, Rook, for starting a gang war and getting us out on time. I think we all did really well. I enjoyed this session quite a lot.
Yeah. Just to mirror Tate, I think it was a great session. I'm still trying to find my foot in role playing as Rook, mainly because he's not a charismatic guy, and he's got a lot of negative traits when it comes to fellowship. And there was a moment where I was like, oh, I could have made a much better choice for the character, mainly in the tower. I realized afterwards that like it would have been probably better for me to give my gun to Victor, to Victor's character, and just be like, you're the shooter here. You take the shot.
No worries though.
Hey, it ended up working out.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, like pure luck. It worked out in the end. It's just one of those like a thorn for the rose of the game. But overall, like I think it was great. I'm enjoying the banter between the characters. I'm really excited to see how it builds in future sessions.
Yeah, absolutely. I had an absolutely fantastic time. I love the direction that Tag ended up going in, and I agree. I really enjoyed like the banter that we've all got going on, and I'm really excited to expand on the character and have more opportunities to flesh them out and work with everybody. I also agree with the early morning thing, or not early morning, but morning thing. I do vibe with a 10 a.m. start. No.
We'll all go for a 3-hour jog just before to really get our blood pumping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I expect to see you in the Discord at 5 at the latest.
Oh, easy.
Working on military time.
Oh, yeah. Ah,
Oh, and Victor?
no worries. I liked what was said earlier about doing it in the morning and the banter. It definitely helps keep all of us more aware, more engaged with what's going on. But what I found the most interesting was the fact that it isn't like past games I've had where it's just simply talk, get info, travel, combat, rinse, repeat that same cycle over and over again. In this setting, we have the opportunity to we have role playing, we have talking with other people, we have traveling to different areas and getting new side missions and those skill tests and space combat. It just opens up so many more possibilities that are far more engaging and can allow us to be far more diverse, not only role playing but also in how we play the game. So I'm really looking forward to how all that plays out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm definitely open to how you guys want to roll this campaign. I mean, I do have a very set introduction camp with this. We're in the introduction phase of the campaign. I'm gonna try and give you. We're gonna kind of touch base on everything.
Yes.
Like first session we did a lot of combat. Today was more social and some skill tests. Next session we're doing combat. In the next 1 or 2 sessions, there's a few other things. The only thing I'm not going to really introduce into this section is really exploring. That's why I kind of gave you a printout sheet of this system. So if you guys do decide to go like, hey, I want to go explore some systems, that is kind of what your reports are going to look like. Just give it a read over. If you have any kind of questions what things mean, I'd be more than happy to kind of go over it with some people. Shoot me a message, or we can sit down and have a conversation about it. I'm very open to both. But once we are done this campaign, you guys are going to have to be in the driver's seat. You are a crew. You have a gigantic flying cathedral covered in gigantic cannons.
Mm-hmm.
And this sector is your oyster.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
So if you want to go exploring and you find
I'm writing that description down.
I just wrote down the word oyster.
yeah, so if you guys want to go exploring and you find like a space hulk, which is basically just a bunch of ships jammed into each other.
Yeah.
Or if you find some worlds, or do you want to go exploring Imperial colonies, or you want to try finding some Xenos and create maybe some ties with some willing Xenos.
Oh, we definitely do. I do, at least.
That was the
Yeah,
royal.
speak for yourself, alien
Yeah.
lover.
I know I was talking to Chris. I guess your roommate there, Jared.
Yeah.
I know he kind of sounded kind of interested and can't always make it. I'm like, well, if you want to be a drop-in character, you could play
I'm gonna peer pressure him.
because I'm like, if you could play human, or you can play like an orc or a dark Eldar.
Peer pressure.
or a Kroot.
Yeah.
There are a few Xeno races you can actually play as. They kind of tend more to pure combat.
Oh,
But
so they don't fall into the classes.
they have their own classes.
Oh. Because
Um,
I was gonna try and the way I was gonna do it was talking to him about honestly one specific class that I think would interest him.
what's that?
But I'm gonna look into those Xenos now. Seneschal.
Yeah, Seneschal's a fantastic. So you can have Tate's making backroom deals. You have someone making backroom deals.
Yeah.
yeah, no, seneschals would really help out, round out some areas. You guys are not really lacking too much, but just having the extra person to kind of fill in a couple areas, I think can definitely help go a long way.
The trick to getting Chris to play a game like this
Yep.
or any tabletop RPG is to make him think of a character idea, and then he's in.
He could
Get him invested in the backstory. It's all about the emotional manipulation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like he could.
This is
Sorry. No, go ahead, Tate. No, Tate. Jared.
this is how I've gotten him to play games before, though. Is I've just like joked with him about character ideas, and then one of them sticks, and he's like, "I love this."
Like if he goes like a seneschal, he can be like the first couple seasons of Varys from Game of Thrones, being like a master. Well, I would say a master spy master. That's kind of redundant.
No, but that's such a cool vibe.
Yeah. That's They he's the grease that helps the wheel roll of the ship.
Master of ceremonies.
Yeah. Yeah, he's I would say the assistant to the rogue trader, but
He's got the money, he's got the information, he's got the networking.
yeah.
He's like the first mate.
Yeah. I
was about to reference a play, and I feel like it would land on deaf ears.
I was gonna say, as much as I didn't like the show, like the Legend of Korra. Julie, do the thing. And, that would, he just does it. That's kind of, yeah. Like he is the grease that keeps the wheel going.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna head out. A major urge for the bathroom hit.
All right.
I apologize.
All right. Yeah, I'll let you guys go. Whoever wants to stick around can stick around. I'll be on for a few more minutes. Yeah, so ship combat. If you guys can start working on towards your backstories. I know a couple of you, we have to sit down and talk about vendettas and stuff like that. Spend your experience points, and that's about it.
All right. Y'all have a good one today.
Yep, you guys take
See you
care.
soon.
See you guys.
Adios.
Have a good one, man.
I have